Hello everyone. In today's lesson, we will discuss different types of road and the speed limits on them. It is very important to have good knowledge of the road speed because so many problems are linked with the speed. If you are not aware of the speed limit, you might end up failing your test if you are sitting in the exam, and in your real life, if you are not aware of the speed, you might end up having some points on your license, or you might get involved in some sort of accidents, and there are so many consequences of that. So we will discuss them at the end of the session. So in the beginning, we will talk about different types of roads and how to find out the speed on those roads. Okay, so remember one thing: in United Kingdom, apart from Wales, so Scotland, Ireland, and England, the built-up area, the speed of the built-up area is 30 miles per hour. But in Wales, they recently changed from 30 to 20. So how to find out is it built-up area or not? There are so many ways, so we will discuss them one by one. So first of all, if you go on any of the road, make sure you always pay attention on the road markings and road signs. Road sign and road markings are there for your help. If you can see the signboard and whatever the speed is written on them, do that speed. Okay, always follow the signboards, whatever is written up there. Same as on the road markings. So read the road marking as well. Okay, so we will talk about the built-up area. Any road which has got the street lights, any road which has got the street lights more than three or more than three street lights is categorized as built-up area. The speed of that road will be 30 in United Kingdom apart from Wales. Okay, so built-up area, the speed will be 30. Okay, otherwise, if there's some sort of sign posted, you have to follow that. Okay, so street lights, there are different types of street lights. They could range from 5 meters to up to 10 or 12 meters as well. On average, they are about 5 to 6 in the built-up area, and on the high-speed roads, that could be higher. Okay, so the height of the street light is not the determining factor to find out the speed of that road. Okay, it is the density of the street lights. Okay, so the height of the street lights range from 5 meter to up to 10 or sometimes 12 meters as well. So in the built-up area, usually they keep around 5 to 6 or maybe 7 or 8 meters as well. But on the faster roads, they use the street lights having the height about 8 to 10 meters. Okay, so if you look at this picture, all right, so this is a built-up area. Okay, they will use the street lights of that height, which is about 5 to 6 meters. Okay, if you go further down on the faster roads, it might be tall street lights. On the faster roads, they will use the tall street lights. They could be about 8 to 10 meters. But again, that is not a determining factor of finding the speed. Okay, that could be the density, how far they are from each other. That would be the main factor. But anyway, if you go on any road and the road has got the street lights, first impression should be the speed of that road will be 30, and after that look for the signboard. If you see the signboard, whatever the signboard is telling you, do accordingly. All right, so signboards, we are talking about the signboards now. There are different types of signboards. You need to look for them. Any signboard with red circle, okay, is order. Okay, so you must not exceed that speed, whatever is written here. If it is 5, 10, 20, 15, 30, or even 40, 60, 70, whatever is written there, you should not exceed that. That's order. You must obey the order. Okay, then any signboard in a rectangle, okay, with a black and white, that is an advice. Okay, that is an information. If you do that, it's not compulsory, which is very good. If you don't do that, you're not breaking any rule. Okay, but it is good to obey that as well. Okay, then come to this one. That signboard, okay, in circle but blue. Okay, so this is order as well, and that is the sign for the minimum speed. This sign is for the minimum speed. You should not do less than that. And the last one is the national speed sign. Okay, so if you see any one of them on the road, drive accordingly. That is order, don't exceed that. That is order as well, don't go below than that, and that is order, okay, don't go over than that. That is 60 and 70 national speed on single carriageway and dual carriageway. So now we're going to discuss single and dual carriageways as well. Okay, so apart from those speeds, you might find speed of 5 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then obviously the national speed, right? So always look for the signboards. Okay, so now we will talk about the carriageways. There are different types of carriageways. So whenever you go on any road, look at this picture, all right? So first of all, you need to understand what is carriageway and what is road, okay? So carriageway is this line to that line, okay? This is the main carriageway, okay? And what is road? Road means curb to curb. This is curb, this is curb. So curb to curb is road. Wherever you drive between the lanes, this is main carriageway, okay? And what is lane? The lane is one line to the second line. This is lane. So lane, carriageway, and road, okay? And this is obviously hard shoulder near to the curb and this line. Mostly you find the hard shoulder on motorways. Now move to the next step. As I already showed you in the other picture, and look at this picture as well. See, so this is solid white line, okay? This is hard shoulder. Solid white line, hard shoulder. And this is inside lane, okay? And then this is middle lane, and this is outside lane near to the central reservation area, okay? That is the road. So road starts from here up to here. This is carriageway. Start from here to there. Lane 1, lane 2, and lane 3. Do you understand that? Okay. So single carriageway is the road which has got 2 or more than 2 lanes but moving in opposite direction. Okay. There will be no central reservation area between the lanes. If you look at this picture, this is single carriageway. Okay. It has got 2 lanes. Lane 1, lane 2. Okay. But they are going in opposite direction. Look at this arrow going upward. Look at this arrow going downwards. This is single carriageway. If you move to the next one, this is single carriageway as well. Look, there's a solid white line here, double solid white line. You can't go there, okay, without any reason. So 2 lanes are going same direction, okay, and 2 lanes are going in the same direction as well. So look, single carriageway in this case has got 4 lanes, to this side, to the other side, middle, solid white line, okay, but you can still go that direction. Car can go that direction. There's no physical barrier here. So as there's no physical barrier, so that means this is single carriageway with 4 lanes. This is dual carriageway. We'll discuss that later on. Let's talk about single carriageway with 3 lanes. Single carriageway with 3 lanes. Look here, okay, this is lane 1, this is lane 2, and this is middle line, solid white line, and then lane 3. In this case, there are 3 lanes. So what we understand now, the single carriageway can have 2 or more than 2 lanes as well, going in opposite direction, but there will be no physical barrier. Okay, as if you look at this picture, this is dual carriageway. There are 2 lanes going in that direction, and there are 2 lanes going in downwards. Okay, they are going in opposite direction, but there is a physical barrier here. Physical barrier, you can't go there, they can't come here. Remember that dual carriageway can have 2 lanes, okay, going in opposite direction with physical barrier in between them. Okay, so if you move to the next picture, this is single carriageway, built up area. Look at these street lights. See the density of the street lights. They are very close to each other, okay, and car going that way and coming that way as well. So this is single carriageway. It is in the built up area. Okay, look at these street lights. Okay, So again, in this picture, built up area, look at the street lights. Okay, look at the street light. Both directions, look at the street light up there as well. So this is built up area. Moving to the next picture, on a countryside road. Okay, no street lights, single carriageway. The speed of this road will be 60. The speed of that road will be 30. That's the built up area. So now move to the next one. This one, single carriageway with 3 lanes. This is lane 1, lane 2 going in same direction, lane 3 is going in opposite direction. And this is called crawler lane. Okay, this is called crawler lane. The people who are driving slow, okay, because of some stuff they are carrying, or maybe their vehicles can't exceed the speed up to certain limit, so they will drive on this side. Whoever is faster than them, they're going to use that lane and overtake them. 2 lanes are going in the same direction. Yes, one is going in the opposite direction. This is single carriageway as well, and the speed limit here is 60. Whereas if you look at this picture, as we discussed about the single carriageway, okay, look, there are 2 different types of single carriageway. In this single carriageway, some sort of physical barrier here, but not all the way. Okay, so this is single carriageway going, one in going that direction, the other one is going in that direction. This is single carriageway which has to marking, okay, and some sort of bollards in the middle, some sort of boxes in the middle to tell you to keep yourself on the left side. If you look at this one has got hatched marking, but physically you can drive on that side, they can come on this side as well because they are broken lines. Okay, so these are the pictures of single carriageways. Move to the next one. This is a dual carriageway. 2 lanes are going one direction, the other 2 are going the other direction. In this case, there are 4 lanes, 2 other are on that side. Okay, and there's a physical barrier here. There's a physical barrier here. The speed limit here will be 70 miles per hour. Okay, like this picture. Look at this. In that case, if you look at this picture, in that case, there's a physical barrier. Okay, in this case, look, again, physical barrier, central reservation area. 2 lanes are going that direction, 2 are coming in this direction. The speed here will be 70. Look at this one. Again, some sort of metal bars. Speed limit here is 70 as well. 2 are going in this direction and 2 are going in the opposite direction. Okay, so as I already told you, the dual carriageway can have 2 lanes going in opposite direction, but physical barrier in between them. So this is physical barrier, physical central reservation area. So one lane is going in this direction and the other lane is going in the opposite direction, but the speed here will be 70. Okay, so in this case, there are not 2 lanes on one side. 1 lane on one side, 1 lane on the other side, but physical barrier. Okay, central reservation area. Because of that, the speed on this road will be 70. Okay, at the end, let's talk about the speed limits of different vehicles on single carriage and dual carriageways. Okay, so car and motorbike on a single carriageway, they can do 30, okay, in the built up area and 60 in a single carriageway on the countryside or primary roads. And if you look at the other one, they can do 70 in dual carriageways and 70 on the motorway. Okay, so the cars towing caravan can do 30 in the built up area, 50 in a single carriageway, and 60 on a dual carriageway, and 60 on motorway as well. 10 less than the normal cars. Coaches or buses, they can do 30 on built up area and 50 single carriageway, 60 dual carriageway, and 70 on the motorway. Look, 70. So buses can go up to 70. Goods vehicle up to 7.5 ton weight, built up area 30, single carriageway, countryside roads 50, and dual carriageway 60, and on motorway they can do 70 as well, up to 7.5 ton weight. Lorries, the big lorry, exceeding 7.5 tons maximum laden weight. If they are exceeding more than 7.5 ton weight, then built up area it will be 30 and single carriageway 40, dual carriageway it will be 50 and motorway it will be 60. So what is caravan? So caravan could be different types. This one is motorhomes. It is self-contained and this is towed by another vehicle. Both of them has to drive 10 less than the normal on single and dual carriageway. And trailer like this and recovery truck, they both have the same speed limit of the van if they are up to 3.5 ton weight. Okay, but whenever they are carrying a broken down vehicle on top of them, the speed will reduce to 30 miles per hour on built up area, single carriageway and dual carriageway, up to 30 miles per hour with broken vehicle, and on motorway they can go up to 40 miles per hour. This is lorry. So the lorry speed will be 30 in a built up area, 50 on single carriageway, 60 on a dual carriageway and 60 on motorway. And in a built up area, as we already discussed about it, in the built up area they will do 30 miles per hour, and on a single carriageway it will be 30, on dual carriageway it will be 40 and on a motorway it will be 50 if they are carrying weight of 7.5 ton or more than that. So now we will discuss the consequences of the speed. If you are over speeding, what are the consequences? The very first consequence will be if you are sitting in the exam and if you exceed the speed limit, you will fail your test. They will never pass you if you are exceeding the speed limit, not even 1 or 2 more than the speed limit of the road. Okay, then if you passed your test and while you are driving and you are over speeding, you will get some points on your license, and if you get 6 points on your license within 2 years of your test, you have to do the test again. You have to apply for provisional theory test and then have to do the practical again if you accumulate 6 points on your license. The other thing is, if you are over speeding, you might get involved in accident, and if you do accident, obviously you will lose your no claim bonus and your insurance premium will go high next time, and you might end up injure yourself or somebody else quite severely. Okay, so make sure always abide by the rules and regulation and never overspeed, and don't drive very slow as well. Always do appropriate speed. I hope after this session you have a better awareness of the speed and you have a better concept, better understanding of the single and dual carriageways and the motorways. Thank you very much.